used to deal with Young Democrats.
You
Yeah.
still work
Yeah.
at the Young Democrats? What's the age?
Up till 39.
Okay, there you go.
Alright. Yeah, we'll have to recruit you.
And we'll recruit both of you.
There you go.
We need help with Young Democrats.
Yeah.
Yes, lots of young people.
Okay, one more, just one more.
My name is Harriet Steele, and I am chair of the Fayette County Democratic Committee, and would like to extend this invitation to y'all, and I'll make sure you get the information, if it's all right if I get some of the information from Mrs. Sheets. I'm also a member of the Fayette Democratic Women, and since there are so many women in here, I'd certainly like to also extend an invitation to you to join us, because it's a very dynamic group. And the Fayette Democratic Committee is, as you can understand, it tends to be small. It has shrunk, and now it's beginning to get re-energized because there's a lot of work to do. And what we're trying to bring to people in the Fayette Democratic Committee are skills that are needed to be effective out in your community. When you sit down and talk with people, we want to make sure you know what the talking points are, and so that when they start getting loud and in your face, because they can't come at you with the truth, they'll get loud and in your face. It's adequate defense, at least to protect your own heart and soul, to know that you are putting out the truth. And we invite you to come and join us in doing that. I have lived in Peachtree City for 17 years. Oh my God. It has been an experience having lived in New Orleans and in Athens, Georgia. It's a different environment. But I certainly welcome all of you, especially the new people to this town. It has its wonderful people. You find your little niche, and it's a wonderful town when you find the right people. And we'd love to help be part of those right people for you. And so I came tonight because I was actually, there was a conference call this afternoon that I tapped into
At 4 o'clock.
at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I did too.
And I was so thrilled because President Obama says his next agenda is financial reform.
Financial reform, yeah.
And that just so thrilled me.
I'm ready to lock the perks out and prosecute. That's how mad I am. I want financial reform.
Do you have an announcement about?
Well, I'll introduce myself now.
Yes, Mr. Broadwell.
I know, last night you told me that you didn't think there'd be only 3 of us here. But anyway, we were at a couple places together last night.
Jefferson Jackson dinner. Tim Kaine was there.
Yeah.
Gave a shout out to Organizing for America.
And then we went to Manuel's, the Democratic water hole where the Young Democrats were.
Yeah.
And I did a little campaigning for this gentleman here. He forgot to tell you, he's running for vice chair of the Young Democrats.
VP of Vice Chair of Membership of Young Democrats.
Wow. Anyway, people were thrilled to hear you're going to move up, I would say.
Yes.
Very, very likable. And this young fella and them, I just want to make sure that if you're over 21, when we have our McGuire's Pub meeting on the 21st of April, that you attend, because we need at least 5 or 7 people there. And if we have that amount there, we can set up at a coffee shop at a later date a charter for the 3rd Congressional District. So this means, like the 15 counties that I represent, some of the counties don't have enough young people to form a charter, like Fayette County did. So by having a congressional charter, that would be theirs. And we'll have a coffee shop because we can have up down to 14. But we can't do that the first thing. We just got, this is like a trial balloon, and he'll be there to help us and guide us. And Jane, the chairman of the Democratic Party, president, right, of the Young Democrats.
President, yes.
She may not be able to make that meeting, but she's made several of our meetings. She really likes what we're doing, we're trying to do anyway. And that's about it, and go for it.
Where do you
Make
live?
sure-
You didn't tell us where you live.
Peachtree City.
I'll make sure everybody gets on your list, sir, before we leave.
I remember the union.